The professional era, a lot of aspects of the game have changed enormously, probably none more so than defence. Maybe it's that rugby league influence. Two guys here, three guys here, who know a great deal about defence, certainly not my forte. Fellas, over to you.
It's one of those, or two of those terms that we use in commentary all the time, the drift defence or the blitz defence. I played at Leicester under Phil Larder's drift defence, and Lol, you were obviously at Wasps under Sean Edwards' blitz defence, and they're totally different, to be honest. We're going to have a little look at the difference. The drift defence, you're trying to drift and push the opposition out towards the touchline. Bath doing it here against Leicester, actually, and you'd think actually it would be a little bit closer to the try line to do it, but they just drift. They're all working hard on the inside, talking to each other, and it's a lot more passive defence, but you tend to make a lot less errors doing it this way. You can lose a bit of space on the outside, but you tend not to miss as many tackles as opposed to your blitz.
Yeah, but if the drift is all about from the inside moving out towards the touchline, the blitz defence is the total opposite. It's about getting up on the outside and trying to force the attackers back inside. Quite high risk, but hopefully quite high reward. It was just here, Saracens, you got Tompkins there, so he's rushing up on the outside and forcing Rob Cook there, the Gloucester defence on the inside. And it really is about total commitment from the whole defensive line. We see another little clip here where they're just trying to force the guys on the inside, which means that you will ultimately, we just see the back end view, just forcing them up, and they've got nowhere to go. They can't go around the outside. And Tins, you know, you led the defensive line with England. We sort of adopted both strategies, didn't we?
Yeah, we were obviously, Phil Larder was mainly an up and out defence. You know, you get solid around your guard, bodyguard, and then you're up and out and you're using the touchline. We did trial a blitz, trying to change things up with England in 2004, but you have to have buy-in. If you don't have the buy-in,
let's go and have a little look. We've got our two teams set up. We've got Tunbridge Wells Rugby Club and Beckenham here. So this is the breakdown. They look like a scrum, but they're really a breakdown. And then we've got our guard defender, our bodyguard defender in nice and tight. This won't change for either defensive pattern, Tins, but then it's the where this guy stands that's important and what his first movement is.
Yeah, basically Ebb here is, you know, off a drift. He's looking at going up as soon as the ball shifts. If we go up, if the ball comes out, he'll shift. Then the communication to JC telling him to push, and they'll just keep that communication, and they'll use the touchline to cover it, and probably making a side-on tackle, which allows people to get over the ball. And what you saw on that Bath one is you end up getting three defenders over there who can compete that wide breakdown.
And the most important people are the people on the inside, because they're pushing and allowing those defenders to go.
Yeah, you always work at a three, and you have to talk to the guy inside you, guy outside you, letting him know that you've got his inside, so he's okay to move off. I've got that defender, you can go.
Okay.
And if we just quickly work the blitz, guys, this is more of a sprint, isn't it, Tins? It's about being on the line.
So these two are the same role?
We're going to start with our outside foot, so we're slightly turned in, and it literally is that energy and emotion of sprinting up and cutting off that outside pass, Tins.
Yeah, so as you say, it is a sprint off the line. So JC and Reggie would probably lead this. As soon as they see that ball come off, they're up, and they are basically getting outside him to either force the guy not trusting that pass, or there's going to be an interception on, or they're getting man and ball collision.
You tend to get more missed tackles because guys get beaten on the inside arm, but the guys coming in from the inside are able to really smash and try and dislodge the ball.
And as a team trying to play against that, Tins, you leave a man on the outside, so you've got to stop the ball in midfield.
Yeah, exactly. You are basically saying that they won't get it out there. You will put their skills under so much pressure, they won't get it out there. And on that, you know, I know that Andy Farrell, when he looks at tackle, as long as they're getting up and in people's faces, they don't count them as missed tackles because they're doing their job by forcing them into that inside.